Hi guys, Jacob here and welcome back to a brand new video on my channel. Now today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking about the February Player of the Month, which is due to be released next Friday. Now, we're going to be talking about the two main candidates for this Player of the Month, which are none other than Harry Kane and Romelu Lukaku. And we're also going to be talking about the best investment / trading tips for you guys, the best options, the best routes to go down when looking at investing in players for this Player of the Month. So I'm going to try and make this video completely raw. I'm just going to talk to you guys about what you should invest in, what trades you should make, great buys for you guys as well for both of the players. So this video might drag on for a little bit, but if you are interested in making some coins, if you are interested in getting in on those players early, then I definitely recommend that you watch it. If we can get 150 likes, it's a huge target, but if we can hit that on this video, guys, that would be absolutely amazing. So we've got two main candidates here. We've got Harry Kane and we have Romelu Lukaku. Now we're going to start with Harry Kane, given he's at the top of my document. Now the first investment you guys can make for a Player of the Month, Harry Kane, who is on my screen now. First investment, crucial investment that you guys can make are England players. Now these are very, very common, obviously. The price level may only rise very, very marginally, but it's likely, like the Ali SBC, the Kane SBC will involve English players in it, as there were English players for the Dele Alli Squad Builder Challenge. Now, it might not cause the price level to rise that much. EA might think about it and go, well, we might just put no rating cap on it, because with the Ali SBC they didn't have a rating cap. However, if you want to go pick up a few bronze, silver English players, I don't think gold English players are really worth picking up, given there's so many of them on the market that I really don't think their price will be affected by a Harry Kane Squad Builder Challenge. But definitely try and pick up some silver English players, maybe even some bronze English players, and one or two gold English players. But that's a very, very broad investment strategy, so I definitely recommend you take another look. But English players are the base for where we go. Now we're going to look at Spurs players, because obviously if there is going to be a Harry Kane Squad Builder Challenge like we're all thinking there's going to be, you're going to need to pick up Spurs players. As simple as that, because I don't think they make the SBC without Spurs players. Most of the Player of the Months have involved players from their club, so I recommend maybe picking up a few Alis, a few Kyle Walkers if you want to go down this route. I don't think you'll need any informs necessarily. You never really need those. Danny Rose there, as you can see, another cheap option now the other SBCs are out of the way. Kyle Walker not really needed. You could pick up an Eric Dyer or someone like that. A lot of people have already started investing for these Squad Builder Challenge, but if you want to pick anyone from Potm, that is also advisable. Now we also have a Harry Kane's past option. Now Harry Kane has played for three main past clubs that I can think of. We got Leyton Orient. Now I'm not quite sure what league they're in. I think they're in like English 3. If we can find them straight away, that would be awesome. Didn't find them before this video. I haven't seen Leyton Orient in there. That's not too good. Maybe they're in 4. I'm not really too sure. Is Leyton Orient? There they are. Leyton Orient. Now, Harry Kane did play at Leyton Orient, like, early in his career. So, if we do get a Harry Kane's past Squad Builder Challenge, then I definitely recommend picking up some Leyton Orient players. Just like with the Dele Alli SBC, we did have an MK Dons option on that Squad Builder Challenge. Now, Leyton Orient are currently in League 2, and if you drop a few bids on some of these, especially bronze players, silvers are going for quite a bit already. I think people have had some incentive to buy them, but drop a few bids on the bronzes. You know, you'll probably be able to pick one up for 200 coins if you are lucky and no one else is looking at the bids. Silver one's obviously slightly more expensive, but this is a really, really, really good shout for the Squad Builder Challenge. As you can see, there's one there for 2.2k. Good shout though, guys. It could be based on his past. Two other clubs that are worth a mention is Norwich and Leicester City. Now, usually the Players Past Squad Builder Challenge includes 2 clubs or more, so I definitely recommend you pick up some Norwich players, some Leicester players. He went to loan on both those clubs, did some research obviously before this video. He went out on loan to both of those clubs, and that could definitely be a good shout for the Squad Builder Challenge as well. Just to finish off the Harry Kane part also, Tottenham have had 4 opponents in February, and EA have seemed to have gone down the route of doing like an opponent Squad Builder Challenge very often, so I'm just going to cover those as well if you guys haven't already thought about investing yet, given players did actually skyrocket. Now we have 5 clubs One of them's a little bit less likely to come off, but we have 4 Premier League clubs first of all. We have Stoke, who are definitely worth investing in. We have Liverpool, who are definitely worth investing in. We have Middlesbrough, who are definitely worth investing in. And we have Sunderland, who are also worth investing in. Now, these will probably give you a few K profit, depending, obviously, on the rating cap of the Squad Builder Challenge, and also, you know, the SBC in general. If there's a lot of players from the club, they won't rise too much. If there's a certain player required from the club to get the SBC, then chances are the prices will go up quite a bit. For example, you got this guy Stuani from Middlesbrough, looks pretty decent. Finding some other clubs here, Liverpool for example, can't quite find a Liverpool player on here yet, but it's worth investing in a few players like this. Maybe a James Milner might be a good shout. If there's a rating cap, you know, there's no one else to go in that position, James Milner's price could rise a lot. So there are 5 clubs that Harry Kane has played this month. One of them is actually Fulham as well, who I believe are in the Championship. There they are. Fulham players, also a good shout, guys. Doesn't look like they're getting bidded on too much, so I definitely think about picking up a few Fulham players as well, because they aren't getting bidded on. This is one that's not been looked at, but they did actually play Fulham in February from what I've seen on Google. So Fulham players also worth a shout, guys. That would definitely be a good option. Second player of the month now we're going on to none other than Romelu Lukaku. Now, usual shout for the start of this one, pick up your Everton players. Now, if you think this guy's going to get one, I'd definitely recommend picking up a few non-rare, low price Everton players such as McCarthy, Barkley, Valencia, Balassi, players like that, players who would fit in a squad and have a genuinely high rating, because obviously you're going to need that rating cap on the Squad Builder Challenge if there is one. So go for an 82 Schneiderlin, maybe Williams if you can afford him. Players like that are more likely to rise in price. You've always got to take into account the risk of a rating cap on a Squad Builder Challenge. We also have the option for Belgian players as well, which is also a huge one. I thought Belgium were in the top 10 most popular clubs, but I was obviously wrong. Now, Musonda, Fellaini, players like that you can fit into both categories, who will link up well with Premier League players. Maybe go a bit out on a limb. They are already going for a lot of Belgian players. People very confident. Bronzes aren't going for too much. However, bronzes don't usually fit in because of the rating cap. But anyone from a range of BPL players, such as Cabalese and Musanda and Morales, to anyone like this guy here who's called Depotoir, or Pratt here, or Mignolet even as well, would be a good shout for the net, because there aren't many Belgian goalkeepers in the Premier League. So obviously that would be a good shout for a Belgian team. Now, this is the interesting part. Now, as you can see, Lukaku has played for Chelsea and West Brom earlier in his career, so I definitely recommend picking up Chelsea and West Brom players. Now, the interesting one is in the Belgian league down here. We have a team called Anderlecht, I think it is. Anderlecht, yes. Lukaku actually played for this team early in his career, so this is a good shout for a past SBC if you want to pick up some Anderlecht players. Lukaku did play for this team earlier on in his career. Maybe some golds. I don't think there'd be a big rating cap just because of the ratings of the players from this club, but you never know. I'd pick up some non-rare goals from a club like Anderlecht. Definitely take that risk, because if they do a past SBC for Lukaku, this is one of the clubs that they'll be most likely including in that past Squad Builder Challenge, guys. So Anderlecht players, as you can see, you got some decent 75 rated players like Mabodge, I probably just slaughtered that name. You got Bruno in centre attacking mid as well. Interesting buys there. And the final thing I really have to talk about for Lukaku is his opponents. Now, we have many different opponents. The first one is obviously Bournemouth. Everton have played Bournemouth. They have a lot of decent players. Go pick up a few Bournemouth players. We also have Sunderland and Stoke, which are both S teams. As you can see, both in the Premier League. Definitely recommend picking up players from those clubs. And finally, we have Middlesbrough, who have played both Kane and Lukaku's clubs, Everton and Tottenham, in the month of February. So this is definitely worth a good shout, picking up some Middlesbrough players also, just because, you know, both clubs have played Middlesbrough. So, you know, no matter what the SBC is, unless it's someone who's not Lukaku or Kane, which is very unlikely, you probably won't be losing out on this one, guys. So they are all my investment tips for the new February Player of the Month. I hope you guys found this video somewhat helpful or something like that. If you did, I would really appreciate you guys to leave a like on this video. I really appreciate that, guys. Sorry for not uploading all week, but I hope you enjoyed kind of just a raw little chat to you guys about who could possibly make it into player of the month, what investment tips you guys can make to make it easier for yourselves if you're looking to make some profit. If you've not got that many coins on FIFA, then it must be a good option, guys. But after all, hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe down below if you are new and have not subscribed to the channel already. Leave a like. As I said, 150 likes is a massive target, but I know that we can hit it, guys. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the video. I'll see you all next time. Peace.